Hello everybody and welcome to Eternal Strands, the demo. This game is releasing tomorrow. From when the moment this video comes out, the 28th of January. So I'm very excited to give it a go before the release to see if I'm gonna pick it up. It's supposed to be, you versus giant monsters, so I don't know, maybe something like a combination of Colossus and Monster Hunter. I don't know. I want to give it a go and see what it's about. Normal. Oh, interesting that when it tells you the difficulty levels, what changes is your health. Oh, that's interesting. When weavers born in the next era asked what we were willing to risk, wrangling these capricious lands into hearth and home, our exploits must answer simply, whatever it takes.
The Enclave was once the heart of magical development and trade for practitioners of magic all across the Maida Basin. Not all weavers claimed it as their home, but those that did built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation. The likes of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters racked the Maida. And without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil. Rich and powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day. Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some weavers remember what it was like before the Surge, I've never known a time when weavers had a home. I chose this life years ago. But I'd be lying if I said it has lived up to all I hoped it would be. Stop! Still, my luck might be changing. A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new weaver band. Now, they've brought me here, where it all began. Oh.
Thanks.
Bryn, over here.
The animation is phenomenal. I would watch this TV show in a heartbeat. And you know what? Give props to the writers. They mentioned that the decades of war brought the nations to economic collapse.
What do you think?
A lot of fantasy settings and a lot of fantasy games and stories rarely consider the economic impact of war. They never do. It's all about, good versus evil, heroes and bad guys, and not what happens to everybody else, prices and everything. I'm rambling, but it's the kind of thing, for example, I always like about something like Gundam, where war has a cost, literally. Kind of like it. I like that it very much means a very mature level of writing, where, you consider all the implications of war, not just, people fought. I like it. Sorry, I have to say it. I like it. Love the visuals so far. Very beautiful. And I kind of like this setting. I would play the hell out of a TTRPG campaign in this setting. I might even contact the developers and see, let's do a one-shot or something.
When you told me that joining your band meant I'd see the Veil, I wasn't picturing this.
Voice acting is pretty good too.
No one's been this close in years. The base is shrouded in tangles.
And I'm liking the races, like that they're not necessarily the usual human, elf, dwarf. There is a tiefling, or someone with horns. So I'll give it. It's slightly D&D-ish, but I do like you having like an eagle person. The other person was like a boar. That's interesting for me.
Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Vale's shadow for decades, but no one has found a route into it. Until now. You have no idea what I had to do to puzzle out this passage.
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My
One thing I
hope
do
is that we're
want
going to
for
find
the final
artifacts
game,
from the Enclave itself, deeper into the shadow.
and I don't know if it's a button I need to press for it to happen, is auto advance. Right now I'm clicking to advance the text every single time.
I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminary scouting expedition?
Really?
Really? Can we go and play the game?
Of course. It's important for the other weavers to see how you do in the field.
So, in other words, you're the newbie. No one trusts that you have some skill. It's time to go show it.
The map I bartered for in Tarza suggests there's a watchtower deeper into the valley. Shouldn't be too far from where we are.
That's my first landmark, then?
Yes. It should help us get our bearings before we start the search for the Strand Road. And if you make any discoveries, that will endear you to the band.
For sure. I'd love to find my footing with the rest of them.
I had a thought. Is the name of the Band of the Hawk? Anyone, my Berserk fans will get it.
I'll act as the watcher on the scry and pull you back if anything gets too dangerous. Just steer clear of the tangles. Any questions before you head out?
What are the tangles? I know enough D&D to know what scrying is. Strand Road. I'm checking it out there. What's the Strand Road?
A famous trade route into the Enclave that led straight to Denevron. The hub for bartering magical goods. Before the Surge, caravans used the Strand Road to enter and exit.
Strand Road, Silk Road. I get the the reference.
It's been completely submerged by tangles, unfortunately. Still, if we can get any closer to that passage, we will find rare artifacts lost in the Surge.
Imagine if you get close to this and you're the first person to find a magical item in like 200 years or whatever many time has
That
passed.
clears up anything I needed to know. I'll head to the watchtower.
Glad to hear it. You can head out then.
Dang. Let's test out the controls. WSD. Whee!
No visuals on the scribe. Can you hear me?
I can.
Block
Some
with
interference,
right mouse button.
Still,
Flashy slash.
strong enough to pull you out like you practiced.
Ooh.
Darn.
This is a running attack, like a sting. Hey, a charge attack. Nice. Movement is crisp. Camera is responsive. I don't like it. I know for a lot, this is like a low bar in terms of being impressed, but
Veil.
it's a demo. It's not a finished
Even more
build.
impressive up close.
And as far as I know, this is from a small indie team. I think. I'll take a look and I'll make a note on screen if I'm completely mistaken in my assessment. But, when it's a small team, everything is a small victory.
Magnify the enchantment and
Ooh, that's a nice miss.
Tangles. Beautiful.
Whoa, so that's a
Give
tangles.
them a wide berth.
I'm going to guess that the
The
tangles are
closer you get to
just...
the veil, the thicker they'll become.
It's just like a literally tangled
shadow
magical
is going
energy.
to be impenetrable.
Just a
Until now.
concentration
Those could be rare
of volatile magical energy.
You heard our quartermaster.
Ah, we're gonna have crafting in this. Yeah, we're gonna have crafting in this. Which is fine. I have enough tonics. This also tells me this is not a Souls-like in terms of renewable resource in healing.
That
Instead,
wall
I have
is
to
completely
collect
frozen.
the items or buy them. Weaver's Grasp. Lifts and moves artifacts, objects, and creatures. A purple aura marks valid targets, while those marked red are too heavy for the current level of the strand. A strand is how they refer to as specific spells or magical abilities. Makes sense given that they are weavers. To repair the strand, hold whatever to cast. Release to throw it forward. Okay, so
We should
holding the
expect
button.
enchantments to act strangely this close to the veil.
See those glowing bulbs? Infernal alliums. They combust when broken. So, if I toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Brilliant! Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.
The lighting is a bit weird, kind of boxy. That's something to improve on, I would say. Whoa! We got Breath of the Wild climbing. I didn't expect that. That's fun.
Perfect. Knowing the watchtower's relative position establishes the distance to the Strand Road. You can come back to... What is that?
Coral.
Ooh.
There were rumors of a living mineral that grew deep beneath the Enclave's surface. It seems they were true.
There's more of it in that cave. I could take a closer look.
Too risky to deviate from the plan. First outing was just to reach the watchtower.
This is going well. I say we check it out before finishing the expedition.
Cool. I like the movement. Pretty good. Ominous cave? But also beautiful. I love the vibrant colors
Beautiful.
being used.
I've never seen anything like it.
Dan's right about it being a
You know, it
living
might be a
mineral.
crapsack world, but it still has
Humming
wonder
magic.
in it.
Wait, I'm using...
Aurea?
Ooh. Well, damn. If that's the end of the demo, that's one hell of an end to the demo. But I think it's a bit too early.
Bryn, connections back.
What happened? Friggin' dragon! Now let's see what the combat is like.
Yeah.
Pulling you out.
Oop.
Yes, breath. I knew this was a bad idea.
We can't extract you.
Darling,
Fine.
fix it. And Lane have tonics on standby for her return.
Okay, that is a block. I'm trying to see if I can parry. Yeah, I can parry.
Head out of the cave so we can get our bearings.
And it didn't tell me that I could do it. So I'm just gonna grab this and now. I want to see if I can use the magic in combat and how that it would be used. I like her cape so much. You know, it's been what, 15 minutes, and I'm really enjoying this. Really happy. I want this to be a boss fight for the demo. Please let it be a boss fight in the demo. Is it gonna be a chase sequence? Someone's unhappy with us being here. At the very least, got rid of the vermin, you know. Oh, I love the design of this Drake. Looks beautiful. Really want to make it makes me want to run this as an RPG, like a tabletop RPG. Really want to do it.
It's an Ash Peak Drake.
Ooh. Ice wall rapidly freezes water in the air, creating chunks of ice. Oh, that is so cool.
Magic can cool apart.
I can walk on it. Oh, that is
Vitality tonics on
awesome.
your belt. Take a swig if you need it.
Yeah, I almost died right there.
Good. Dom's still working on the scribe, but you need to keep moving. Lane, got anything from the map?
There should be a minor patrol.
Oh, I
path
can
that
use
leads
it to
back the
fight.
watchtower. It
And
runs
trap
close to the
enemies.
railroad.
That's so good.
It's our only option.
I'm on it. Aurea, that Drake's acting like.
Let's just focus on getting her back safe.
I'll go back to unpacking the armory.
That's gonna blow up. That Drake is gonna burst from that. Oh no, more doggos. Doggo number 2. Doggo number 3. Hey, it's the 3 hyenas from the Lion King. Dragon's like, everything my fire touches is my kingdom.
Damn it, Casmin was right. That Drake is rotting. Erratic flight. Aggressive. It won't stop.
Does that mean it's horny? Is
Guys, what do we do?
that what it
Get
means?
you back to the caravan fast.
Okay. Ooh, we got a bow.
Clear line of fire. Good time to use your bow.
Ooh, nice. Easy. Fire in the air, check. Street Fighter Hurricane Kick, check.
If I'm reading the map correctly, following this brook should lead to the path guards used to reach the watchtower prior to the surge.
Ooh, there's also something like riposte in the sense of when I blocked, I immediately counterattacked. I'm really enjoying the magic. Ooh. Can I just tease it? No, I cannot exit. Ooh. I don't think I have the
That
full
Drake is never
freedom
far
of
behind. Just keep
say
going.
Breath of the Wild in terms of movement and just getting over places and such. Was there something there?
That's the path.
You're doing great, Bryn. Final stretch.
Final stretch means the boss is coming.
That can't be an arc.
Ooh, what's that?
First one in almost 50 years. let alone outside the Veil.
The Archons never left the Enclave. Still, you need to get...
That's gonna turn on, isn't it? It's gonna light up. Is this gonna be a kaiju fight? Am I going to go into the Ark and just it's gonna grow like Ultraman? Please tell me that's gonna happen. I don't care if it doesn't happen. I can fight the dragon.
You've got to hold it off. We'll work on an escape plan.
What have you got? She's too close to the Veil. The tangles...
Too
Whoa!
thick, I know.
That was violent. Oh, I'm climbing the dragon? Ice to protect from fire, that's not gonna last very long. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was nice. I need to try that next time I play this. And if it's not obvious immediately, I am buying this game. I'm gonna buy it, for sure. Nice barrier. Is this gonna provide me a safe haven while I fight the dragon? Like, if it's gonna breathe, go into the safe
If this isn't the
the
strangest...
barrier. Ooh, what's happening?
What the... Hang on, Bryn.
Oh look, the dragon left and all the tangles just kind of flowed into the area. Even then.
Everything okay back there?
Change of plans, everyone! Back up!
You're... What?
We're coming to you, Bryn. Follow that arc.
And everybody had
Need to
just
go.
packed out.
Now.
Yeah, there it is. I wonder what happens to things inside, like within a tangle. I'm sure the game will let us know that, but
Up ahead!
I really do like the animation style.
Please!
Oh no, she's gonna be trapped.
Fine, keep moving!
I'm sure there's gonna be some contamination. Maybe she cut off her hand or something. Whoa. I am liking this a lot. I'm so intrigued by what everything means. Have they crossed? Yeah, they crossed the veil. Here's the thing. Here's why I'm so surprised. I had thought that part of the game would be about getting in there. Like the end game would be crossing that barrier, you know? But the fact that this, like the prologue just sends you in there and the rest of the game is gonna be in that mystical place, it just makes it for a great... I mean, it makes sense when you think about it, because it means there's gonna be a whole lot of exploration. There's some place that no one knows and no one's seen in about 100 years. Please don't let the demo end here. I want to see a bit more of this place. Can I see a bit more about this place? Yes. Awesome. I think this might be the full prologue, I think. I saw it in the Steam page. So this is the prologue of the game. If it is, that's awesome. Because it means the demo is going to go for a bit longer. And I can get a better feel for everything. I love the character art, the art style. Very, again, very bright, but also very evocative. And every character has their own unique little bits. You know? Colorful hair, colorful skin, colorful clothes. Like even this dude, he's just a guy, but, you know, he's the guy with a purple, you know, cape or thing. And that's Mollymock. Of course he is. He even looks like the character from Critical Role. I mean, look at him. It's Mollymock. Please tell me he's voiced by Chelsea Jaffe.
Anyone else noticed we're practically sitting on a loom gate?
It's not.
That can wait, Dom. Aurea, you should be resting. If your wing doesn't heal, our point is out of commission.
That's what I need to address. While my wing recovers, Bryn will take over expeditions as our acting point.
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Bryn did face down an Ash Peak Drake and lived to tell the tale. I think we're in good hands.
I like that. You know, people say like, hey, she fought a dragon. She fought a dragon. I think we're good.
Yes. I have every confidence that she will make a great point.
As long as we don't all die here first.
Even I'm nervous. Dialogue guide Bryn's demeanor. Explore different parts of her character. There are no wrong choices. Oh, great, great, great. So, what are we thinking about Bryn? I think she's someone who wants to prove herself. I mean, the opening dialogue seems to that. I don't think I'm ready for pep talk. I think reassurance will be my go here. Because I think for some of them, I have proved, Bryn has proved herself. But the second part of the team needs faith in me. Inspire with confidence. There are still some of them that are not confident in that Bryn can deliver. So nervousness is understandable. So I'm gonna go with the third one.
Our arrival was rocky, but I will do everything in my power to ensure our survival. If we avoid unnecessary risks, we'll be back on our feet in no time.
I'm glad you're taking this seriously.
See, now we get somebody else on board.
Exactly. When we first set out to investigate the Veil's shadow, we had no idea we'd end up here. The Enclave was once a safe haven for all weavers, and the pinnacle of innovation.
But we don't know if that's still the case.
Since the Veil went up, weavers took the blame for decades of war. Stories that put children to bed preached the evils of our magic. All because of what happened here.
Now I have a guess. Do you suppose the full game will bring in people from the outside, those that hunt or hate magic? You know, people who may have been following them and see, where are these weavers going? What are they planning? Are they planning to take over something? You know, the kind of paranoia would be normal in this world. I doubt it, but it's where I would go.
We owe it to ourselves and to our brethren across the Maida to find out not just what happened, but why. Maybe then, weavers can find our place in the world again. But first, survival. Bryn, that's you and me. Find me when you're ready. Adjourned.
Oh. This is my save point?
The whole band gathers around when I'm away from camp.
Oh, okay,
It's nice
so this
to
is how they
have
see me.
literally
They have a
watching me
TV.
back.
Hey, buddy.
I wonder how this arc managed to get us through the Veil.
By the looks of it, it was a one-way ticket.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, the Enclave built many arcs and other magical constructs. I've never heard of one designed to repel Drake's
I
breath.
was certain this was a dude. Apparently not.
You think we might find another arc that could help us escape?
Or possibly repair this one? It must be special somehow. As Aurea said, the Arks never left the Enclave, yet this one did.
We know as much as we can from looking at it. Time to start exploring if we want to find answers.
Hey, let's talk to Lane.
Lane, you seem lost in thought. Settling in all right?
Oh, Bryn. Yes, I am. And you?
That's someone who's nervous.
I notice you've been keeping to yourself. I'm the first person you've spoken to since we arrived at camp.
You did? Are you spying on me?
Oh, of course not. It's my vocation to observe. Not just you. Everyone.
I'm gossipy.
In fact, if you'd like, I can tell you a little about the others. You are newer to our band, after all.
Yeah,
Given
let's do
that
this.
I'm the newest member, how do you think I fit in?
It speaks volumes that Aurea trusts you with taking over the expeditions this soon. I would have thought Casmin might take over in this interim period instead of you.
Casmin?
Up until about 6 months before you joined, Aurea was training her to become her replacement as Point. It was going well. Then, out of nowhere, the training ended, and Aurea began searching for
Maybe
a new
Casman
Point.
wasn't up to it. Didn't like it.
I don't know if it was Aurea's decision or Casmin's, but either way, I suppose it's all for the best. You wouldn't be here otherwise.
Casmin hasn't been the most welcoming towards me. I wonder if she could be upset that I'm the new Point.
Let's go ask her. Going, hey,
Casmin,
you
if
got
she
a
has
problem with me?
you, it won't be long before she confronts you about it.
Ah, great.
Yeah, let's leave it there. Oh, I can't. I have to talk to this person.
Lane.
Sure.
Offering insight about the others is nice, but I came here
Let's
to talk
go.
about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to know, really. I suppose I'm the typical third child to a second son of a patriarch of a minor mercantile house in Judea.
Sure, typical.
What?
I've enjoyed the experience of growing up in a family embroiled in feuds so long-standing that no living relative can recall inciting incidents first. At a young age, scholastic endeavours became my escape from the familial turmoil until I could finally leave home, and so on and so forth. Nothing but a classical presentation of third child issues in a Judean mercantile family.
Right. And how are you feeling since we entered the Enclave?
Truthfully, I'm not sure. Nothing's really wrong, but never mind.
You sure? Whatever's on your mind, I'm happy to listen.
Yesterday, entering the Enclave in our lifetime seemed impossible, yet today, here we are. It strikes me as an opportunity that was profoundly easy to miss. That's all. Anyway, thanks for...
Okay, cool. Ooh, climbing. Ooh, climbing. Molly Mock, I can see you. You are gonna be my crafting guy? Nah, I'll talk to you later. Sola, are you gonna be my crafting person? Craft new arms and armor with a smithy. Each design uses a combination of different classes of material, forged, carved, etc. Those materials are divided into slots. The top slot uses the most materials, but has the biggest impact on the item's stats. Materials have properties such as weight, resistance to heat, and so on, while also affecting color. Mix and match materials to create custom gear in both ability and looks. Glam. Some quests also require crafting. These live in their own category, but work the same. Provide the needed materials and craft the item to advance. Cool. So we can create a mundane sword and shield. A mundane bow. Torso armor. Which is the exact same thing I have. Woven resource, I have nothing. Oh, but look at this. This is already showing the difference in style. This, no. A forge resource. I don't have any other difference, so it's just... Oh, look at this. More armor. More cold resist. Heat resist and cold resist with this one. The tanned rough leather. Iron. But I don't have the others, so I can't make anything. What else can I do? Arms armor. Nothing. And nothing. And you're gonna be my blacksmith, right? Sebastian's workstation. Yeah. Sebastian. Where is Oria? Ah, where the glowy bit tells me. And here, oh, look at you. Oh, delightful. And the person with a problem with me.
Hey, Casmin. Recovering from our wild entrance into the Enclave?
Save it, okay? I know I should have been more prepared to move.
Oh, she's taking everything like we're attacking her.
Hold on, that's not what I...
If I had been more prepared, we wouldn't be missing half our supplies. With more supplies, I could have done a better job patching up Oria's wing.
She's a bit hard on herself, huh?
If I had fixed her wing properly, we wouldn't be in unknown territory with a point who...
Whatever it is, just say it, Kaz.
Yeah.
You're no Oria. I'm sorry. But she has more experience and who knows what's out there.
I'm lighten up. I think this will be the best way to go.
I know my job is important, but we all have a part to play in our survival. I know you can do yours. Trust that with everyone's help, I'll be able to do mine too. I'm not in this alone, Kaz. Neither are you.
You're right. It's just that Oria has been point for so long. I need to give you a chance, though. I'll try.
Good, good. We're making headway into this
That's all I
relationship.
ask.
Good. I'm not going to change equipment. And here is our mentor. She's kind of awesome.
So after all the legends, this is it. The Enclave.
Legends for you, maybe. Some of us trained under weavers who were born here. Still, it is surreal to see it for myself now. You're going to be out there, exploring. Promise to take it all in for me.
You must be devastated that your wing is holding you back.
I can't deny that my heart breaks at the prospect of being stuck behind the scry. But knowing I've found the right replacement helps. Besides, this wing won't keep me down for long. I'll be back out there soon enough.
Can we get co-op?
Anyway, enough with the sentimentality. For your first expedition, we need to...
We're going to have to find the tower and light it up to get the map.
Thankfully, Lane Free has an old map of the Enclave to help us get our bearings. It's 60 years old. Pre-Surge. No chance it's accurate, but that's where you come in.
I'll update it as I go.
Exactly. We've made camp in what was once a way station for caravans entering the Enclave. Just below us is Glintwood Hollow, a valley on the outskirts of the Enclave. I've scanned it from the overlook, and we've got 2 landmarks of note. A second loom gate, and what appears to be a giant statue, possibly an ark.
You can see it from here? Must be massive.
If either is functional, Dom will throw you a party. I'll be with you on the scry. With fewer tangles, we're hoping the connection will be stronger. The path is down by your tent.
I'll head out now.
Let's do it. Let's explore. What's this? What's this? frame style in run-line fashion from decades ago. Oh, this is the edge of the world. Look at that. I have a lot to explore. Let's go do it. I wonder if this will become a teleporter. Like a gateway of some kind.
So this is a loom gate.
Everything has like
It's taller than I expected.
tailoring terms. I love that.
Constructed these for transit. Oh, imagine being able to travel leagues instantly. If only it were working.
There's no sign of damage. It just seems inert.
You just have to find another one.
Deactivated, perhaps? Or simply lacking the energy such a powerful enchantment would need.
You'd know better than any of us. If we could get it working, though.
Oh, the possibilities. All the places we could go. Oh, to hold the hand of my most darling wife as we whisked around the Enclave.
Oh.
Metaphorically, of course. The loom gates famously moved people one at a time. Too dangerous, otherwise, I imagine.
Yeah, you could. There's a movie called The Fly. That's all about that. Yeah, you're getting a bit too sweet on me.
Do you two need some privacy?
Solar, your genius is just, what was that, Bryn? Yes. Yes, I think we need to go
They're delightful.
Sure.
Trust me, it's not a euphemism. Dom really loves theorizing.
Yeah, go theorize or go nuts. Go theorize until you're blind. Who needs stairs? Ooh, I can't climb these. Interesting. Not good, but interesting. Maybe climbing is there is like two modes of the game. Like if there are things you can do in the open world that you can't do at home base. But I'm guessing. Maybe a way to simplify the experience, make it less overwhelming for new players. Perhaps give an identity to each place, you know? I'm only guessing. Hey, more doggos! Of different colors, too. Oh, that's gonna be a boss. That is a boss for sure. That is a boss, too. That one's gonna hurt. And we're in essentially what is like a Metroid, let's call it world or locale. What I mean by that is that it's a place where everything wants to kill you. Okay, we have lock on. Cool. And now we do have something to like cloth and everything. While the search clearly struck the Enclave hard, the maps remain generally accurate. That's good to know. Ooh, can I take? Is this like Monster Hunter? Can I take bones? Nope. I would like if it the hold of the button for charging was a bit more responsive. It takes almost like disengaging the attack before you can do the next bit. Okay, let's go over here, explore. And now I'm just going in circles, but you never know. You never know. Can I climb this? Yeah, I can. Typical trick one uses in Breath of the Wild. Now I think there is a limit on how much I can climb in terms of the area.
More arcs.
I'm not really happy we're here.
Arcs were supposed to be used for manual labor. Hostility is strange.
That one was not, well, the manual labor it was intended for me was murder. So technically it's still manual. Just not exactly what everybody was thinking.
I'll set up a purifier for it and collect later.
Hydrous Brook, aptly named for the spirit of water that flows.
Look at this. Already finding my way over here. Let's do some telekinesis. Ooh, take that. That proves that, yeah, I can throw the enemies around.
Creatures could be hunted for food. Any of these plants look edible?
Dan will put anything in his mouth if he's curious enough. Whatever he doesn't vomit, we'll eat.
Just try not to poison it.
That's a good method. You know, if it doesn't make you sick, it'll make you stronger.
What a beautiful view.
Who needs defense? I need defense, I'm dying. That's too heavy. What else do we have here? Oh, no. That is... Oh, I need to... Oh, I think I used the plant for something else. To attack an enemy when I should be using it to defrost this. Everything the light touches, Simba, is our kingdom. Look, there's another arc over there. You can go. Ouch! Ouchie, ouchie. I want to see if the plant respawned. Good. Now let's bring you over here. Come on. I do like that as soon as I have it and I'm holding it, it doesn't consume more mana. Oh, I would need more to lift this one up. Okay. It was worth a shot. I think this is the way I came. So we're gonna push further. Yeah, I think that's the edge of the world right there. Who needs to strike things when I can just blow them up? Oh, enter a map. Water-stained and frayed, yet Enclave paper was always so strong. Good to know. Let's go back to where we came from and choose another path forward. Basically, I took a left. I should have taken a right. Ooh, there's a buddy over here. Hey, buddy! And, yeah, keep running. What was that noise? That sounded a lot like a spider or something. Peller's Arc. There we go. This is the place. No rewards from them. That sucks. Pipes. Ooh, there's the gateway. There's a lot of strand around it.
This must be the second loom gate.
What's covering the base?
I'll check it out. A lot of debris on the platform. I could clear it with kinetic magic.
What about the loom gate itself? Is it functional?
No sign of life, but see that cloud of raw magic? It's leaking from the broken pipe near the edge of the platform.
So we have two powerless loom gates and a tangle leaking out of an Enclave construction. I wonder if Lane still has that treatise we picked up in Tarza.
And he's gone.
So is were the people of the Enclave responsible for magic going awry? Scaled for an arc, still thrumming with magic despite long years, whatever. That's how you do it. I want to see what else is here. Opportunist Quirus. Quirus, or whatever, however it's pronounced. Look for an arc near the collapsed mine. This is the collapsed mine, I think. Don't know how to activate this. Stone, more minerals and such. Ooh, that's a bad landing. That is a bad landing. Little FPS drop. Ooh, there it is. There's my buddy. Hey, bud.
I was right. It is an arc. A great one.
It isn't moving. I'll get a closer look.
I'm gonna shadow the Colossus my way up here.
An arc of the stricken earth, I would guess. Any chance you could bring a piece of it back to camp?
doubt my sword is strong enough.
Then there's not much we can do with this for now. Dom seems to have an idea about the loom gate, at least. 2 Enclave constructs. Neither of them functional. Good news. Lane found a shortcut back to our camp for you, and we've got the Wisp working.
The wisp?
Watcher's Wisp. Channel a little magic into your earpiece. I'll redirect it to guide you from the scry to the shortcut.
Oh. Oh, cool.
Path.
That's the way.
Back to
That's
take
how we
you to the
move.
shortcut.
I'll press it again, and I can't use it. Oh, it's got to cool down. Got to cool down. Please, giant back, turn on. Oh, there it is. There's a door over there. There's a lot of tangle here as well. Buddy, no. Well, that's what you get for trying to attack me.
That should be it. According to my map, it's a man-made tunnel that grants easy access to the way station.
Ooh, I think my inventory is full. Material for starting a fire, so retreat with to ensure a fearsome blaze. And we go back home. I'm gonna craft the new armor.
Bryn's back. Let's fill her in.
We believe we found a way to activate the loom gate in our camp and in Glintwood Hollow.
Skies, what are we waiting for? I want to be the first one to travel through a gate.
It would be a defining moment of your career.
So, how do we repair a loom gate?
What made the Enclave remarkable was not merely their constructs, but their ability to power them.
Yeah, they had pipes.
It has long been rumored that beneath our very feet exists an extensive magical network known as the Tapestry. The pipe you found in Glintwood Hollow is proof of its existence. It must be a conduit that directs raw magic to the loom gates as a source of power.
And the tangle that formed around it was a leak.
Precisely. Our theory is that patching the rupture will restore power to the gate.
Thankfully, Seven Lane have a plan for that.
We don't know a lot about arcs, but I dug up some old stories from logs that we inherited from a weaver band that broke apart. In notes dated before the surge, this
Broke
band
apart or you
mentioned
killed
one
them,
of the
huh?
enchanters who worked on the arcs, riotously drunk and talking.
Apparently, the Arks have a thin carapace between their skin and their armor plates that's nigh immune to magic, and can be separated in segments. A magically resistant material like that would be perfect to seal a rupture in the tapestry.
So I need to cleave this carapace off the arc. There's no way my sword is strong enough.
Come see me and we can make some improvements to Sola's forge. Which, in turn, means...
I could hone your sword so we can cleave the carapace.
Ooh.
We'll talk.
One more thing. You'll need to remove the debris on the loom gate's platform so that we've got a clear workspace once the patch is forged.
Easy enough?
Everyone's got a part to play in this. Let's get to work.
Let's craft. Let's craft. Let's craft. Ren records everything in a journal. That's fine. I know what I'm doing, or know what I know what I'm doing and know where I'm going. Running water.
Hey, I know we need to fix up the forge, but before we do...
Oh, she's gonna say she's
Talk to you a bit.
sorry.
Sure. What's up?
Oh, I knew
I
it.
apologize.
She's so adorable.
What for?
I've been a little cold since you've arrived, and I should have been more welcoming. I was just under a lot of stress with everything that happened.
You mean when we ran for our lives from a death cloud into a lost land?
Yeah, that. And losing supplies, and Aurea getting injured, and then having a point takeover who
Lacks experience.
At the time, that's what it seemed like. But ever since we arrived, you've been more than proving yourself.
I would have pushed this conversation for a bit later, when you have more accomplishments, and she's like, what the hell was I thinking?
You made finding food and water a top priority. That's when I realized...
Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's good enough.
I underestimated you when I shouldn't have. And frankly, I was a jerk about it.
It's okay, Cass.
No, it's not. I really am sorry.
Oh, now we're gonna be the
I hope we
best
can
of
have a better
friends.
relationship.
Thanks. That means a lot. Let's just start fresh, okay?
I'd love that.
So, I know Sola mentioned improvements to her forge meant being able to hone my sword. What does that entail exactly?
Unfortunately, the missing supplies I mentioned.
Is there a way I can help you restock?
Right now, we reserve the materials you bring back for your armors and weapons, because that's the priority. But if there's anything you can spare...
Hey, that's good.
Sounds simple enough.
Glad to hear it.
Hey, so we're gonna be using the... You're a bit too close, Cass. Mind my personal space. Hey, what are we gonna do? Yeah, sure. What do we have? Converts to... I have the most of this, but it's not worth that much. Iron, steel, wool. Ironwood is... I have the least about this. Everything else seems to be not that worth that much. Even that's enough. Oh, any more? I'm gonna use the one hard leather. And then 2 more. Let's do 10. Perfect. I knew I had to reach a number, like a round number.
With the supplies we've got already, we could shape up our campsite. We lost a lot of stuff when we were running for our lives, and frankly, our setup is only half of what it should be. But we can rebuild.
What do you have in mind?
Like we discussed, Sola could forge better weapons with improvements to her smithy. Like honing your sword so it can cut through arc armor. Alternatively, Dom could certainly care better for our mantles with new tools for weaving. And to keep you in fighting form, having Lane's alchemical tools in top form is invaluable. There's no end to the improvements we could make around here.
And what about you?
Me? Oh, I don't need anything.
Come on, there must be something.
You want another pet?
I mean, would new shelves be nice? Sure. I also have some ideas for your supply pouches. But don't worry about me. I'm fine. Right now, improving Sola's forge is more important.
Oh, she's bashful.
I know our band has made the most of what we've got so far, but who wouldn't like a fresh coat of paint? This is a great idea. You can count on me.
Thanks, Bren.
Oh, they're adorable. Hey, upgrade station. Do we get a montage of the thing improving? I think that's the montage. I'm curious to see how that changes with like level 3,
Sola
level 4,
is
and so on.
delighted with the improvements to her forge. She can refine your sword as soon as you'd like. Great work, Bren.
Turns out we make a pretty good team. This campsite will be top of the line in no time.
Yep, at some point we're gonna make the arcs into Gundams.
Yeah.
And we'll be good to
Definitely
go.
going to need to start directing a water flow to the camp. Maybe even install a fountain in the back. Would help to get a garden going in here too. Fruits, vegetables, medicinal herbs. What?
Do you ever take a break? You know.
Sure. Sometimes. Once there are fewer fires to put out, I'll relax.
Yeah, she doesn't.
swear.
That's a workaholic talking.
You know, I've had a lot rattling around in my head since we got here too. Sure, there are so many new discoveries. That's exciting. But we're also trapped inside a hostile environment. Balancing the discoveries with survival is hard. Sometimes it just gets so loud in my head, you know?
Yeah. I do. It's like waves crashing down on me from all sides. All these awful thoughts of what could happen keep dragging me under until...
Oh,
You
poor
tell me.
girl.
Until I can't breathe.
Yeah, I know people like that. I know people
Feels that way.
I mean, I've had moments where I'm so anxious and so stressed that I don't get to the point where I'm having trouble breathing, but I've had, moments where I feel awful.
I get it.
Like days where I don't eat at all.
You do.
Completely. Maybe we could slow down and catch our breath together sometime. It would definitely help me.
Maybe. I'd better get back to work, but this was nice.
Oh, adorable. Let's go talk to Sola. Owning the edge.
I knew we'd recover. We always do. Still feels nice to have my core tools back this quickly.
Still a long way to go, but we'll get there.
Speaking of, I've something for you. We've been scavenging around the way station and reclaimed a fair amount of useful materials. They're stored away and ready for you. Should be enough to reforge your sword as we discussed.
Sounds like it's time to make something that can punch through arc armor.
That.
Montage? Craft. Nose, torso armor. Earth. Max magic. That. Reforged, okay. All of Bryn's gear can be reforged to swap out lower quality materials for stronger ones in the same category. And the original, you reclaim the original materials. That's awesome. Okay. So let's change this up for loose concord. I have a dragon to fight, so I'm gonna go with this. Iron I'm gonna replace with a natural form from Enclave that forges with a hint of crimson. Heat resist, common sources, arcs for the arbalest. Cobalt iron. Okay, so different resistances. And steel. I thought I had one steel. Did I change it? Did I give it away? Oh well. Let's use red iron. Softwood, Cara stone maybe? No. And red cotton. We'll replace it with Brilliant wool. Yellow linen. Let's go with this one. Reforge.
There you go. Not just good as new.
I like this system. And the good thing is you get back the other materials.
Now that I can
which
cut
then,
the carapace
when you get...
freely.
You know what
What's
that means?
next?
That means you get rarer materials, you get better gear, and the materials you salvage, you put into the camp to improve it. That's a great system.
Whenever the band is collaborating on a problem, I'm often the one to create the design, and you'll put it together with me. At least normally they're my designs. Sev actually came up with this one.
Any particular metal required?
No, just enough of the same type. Sev and I tried to keep our... Once you have everything we need, we'll forge the patch here.
Craft. A fantabulous conduit patch. I love that. But I do want to change up my armor. Torso armor. Where's this max magic? Okay, let's go woven resource. With I have any of this. Torch resource. Iron. Woven. Craft resource. Armor. Sure.
It's protective, but great against the elements.
We can upgrade it. Cool. Yeah, and for armor. Oh, I want to know. Change equipment. What does max magic mean? Okay, so we'll have 15 slots available in her pack. So we upgraded weapons and armor to pieces of level 3. Lane would be able to prepare frost shroud files that grant cold resistance. Okay, so resistance files. Mantle powers to level 2. Salvage resources, I don't have much. I had steel, just not enough. Well, anyway, let's go. And this is for me to rest. No rest for the wicked. Let's go. This is going to be a boss fight. This has to be the boss fight now. That giant mech is going to be the boss fight. Certainly dealing more damage. Right, I'm gonna take a look at something. Inventory, key items, map, codex, magic, no, weavers. Oh, races. Ashar. I'm guessing that's typical human. Ashar. We need pictures, people. Castle. More variant chromatic. Oberon. Avian race. Rom. Big dude. Yeah. Anyway, let's see how we do with this guy. They still take a lot to defeat, though. The interesting thing I'm seeing is that all progression in terms of character progression, power-ups, everything is gonna be dependent on the gear, on the camp. Oh yeah, that's why they call it the mantle. It's the cape that gives me the specific magic. So if I change this to here, it's a different cape. Hey. Let's go.
This must be Hydra's Lake.
The lakes are still. Why name it after the spirit of flowing water?
What attacked me? You attacked me. Here's the mine. Yeah, here we go.
You're coming up on the Ark of the Stricken Earth. With a stronger sword, hopefully the carapace will...
The moment we attack it, this thing is coming alive. I know it. I know it.
This might take a while.
You'll need to swing harder to cut through armor that thick.
Uh-oh. Yo, what are you doing with my leg?
What's happening?
Retrieving the carapace is going to be trickier than we thought.
Oh, there's a missing staff, like slammed to a wall that we saw in a cutscene. Is that what it's summoning? No, it's gonna grab a tree.
Is she really ready to fight that thing?
We'll see.
Catch your breath. When you're ready, you can climb the arm to attack it from different angles.
This is not gonna cut it. I'm gonna have to do telekinesis. Ooh. Oh, that did damage.
See those discs? Those are holding the armor in place.
Oh, what am I doing? One thing, bow.
That's it! Hit the exposed skin with everything you've got.
I need to heal. Good. Whoa, I blocked it. Yeah.
Magic isn't coursing through that patch of skin anymore. Move on.
I'm Shadow of the Colossus in it. I need to find other parts to hit with my bow. Celine, bájate. Coño. There we go. That's something. What else? Where else can I hit you? Bájate. Celine, bájate. Fuera. Okay, so this is how we climb here. Let's give you a tummy tuck. Oof. Got it. And I'm gonna die.
I was worried we might lose our chance to get the carapace, but
Let's collect some mats.
Any concerns about using the Archon strand, Dom?
Concerns? None. Excitement? Considerable. We should be able to weave that strand into your mantle bring.
Awesome. Okay, now let's go back. Oh, what's this? Opportunist mask. Ooh, interesting. Sorry, buddy. Sorry I had to come to this. But we did ask nicely. Oh. What am I in combat with? Ooh. Oh, it's invisible! I'm not letting you get closer. Sure. No. No, 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 no. No! Oh. Brain something reaches zero. You select which original preserved in safety pouch. Okay. What are we keeping? Result. I'll hide all the important resources. No. Whitewood. Oh my god, that was... I did not expect to fight an invisible lizard. That was a new one. Ah! Okay, let's talk to you. Craft. Forged resource. Iron. Okay, good.
Perfect.
You think this patch will fix the leaking pipe?
Yes. Once you clear the debris on the Loom Gates platform in Glintwood Hollow, we should be ready.
That's next on the list.
After that, you can tell Arya we've got what we need to fix the gate.
Me?
Acting or otherwise, major communication should come from the point.
I'll keep that in mind.
Like, yeah, we're dumping all of this on you. Passage time. Through each expedition, time passes as the brain rests and recovers. Each day is divided into 2 daytime expeditions and 1 nighttime expedition. Every time a new day passes, conditions in the Enclave change. Creatures can change locations and extreme weather conditions may appear for that day. Okay, that's complex. Mantles. Weavers channel magic through the strands of power woven into mantles. Each mantle can only be attuned to strands of the same family. By harvesting more strands from the wild creatures around the Enclave, Bryn can gain new abilities, or increase the power of one she already has in her mantle. Kinetic powers. That's Weaver's Grasp. And this is Ensnaring Blast. Every time a new strand is harvested, Dom creates an artificial strand that resonates with the harvested one, allowing for future study of the magic within. Some quest objectives require specific quality of resonance to progress. Each strand upgraded in Bryn's mantle increases the resonance quality as well. The qualities are fragile, fine, and exquisite. What does it do? Regenerates a vortex of rock kinetic energy that draws foes and objectives aligned to it to drive through a circle. Pairs well with other abilities and attacks as it gathers foe close together. Cool. Cross powers, I have nothing. Okay, and in that case, the next bit is going to be upgrading stuff with her here. Salvage resources. Let's salvage all of this stuff. What can we upgrade? Further story. We got yeah, let's do this one. I already died once, so I want to be able to get more stuff. Now we can skip the cinematic. Station. And let's salvage one resource that is worth a lot. Have anything? Oh, more here. This is worth 5. That's fine. Let me go improve a bit of gear. Some of these new materials. Craft. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that looks awesome. I sold most of it. Forged. Look at that. Carved. Awesome. Woven. Will give me a lot. I'm gonna upgrade. Anything to upgrade? No. Oh, can I craft a new bow? No, I got nothing. Okay, let's do one more run at the place where I just met my demise. And from there, turn on the yeah, let's go here. This is a better path. Because it'll take me right next, very close. It also gives me a chance for revenge against the lizard. I'm coming for you, lizard. I'm gonna get you. Yo. You around? Oh, look at that. More patches. Yeah. The tapestry overflowing is what creates the thing with the stuff. Now to find the platform which is over there. Across the lake. And we're gonna grab this next little codex thing. Oh, my cultist tool. Study fungi. If I have no stamina, my damage lowers. That's good to know. To remember to keep my stamina up then. Is this the way? Yeah, this is the way. Yeah, I know. Is this where teleport? Yeah, this is where the teleporter is. Cool, cool, cool. That won't work.
All right. With kinetic magic, I should be able to clear the base of the loom gate. All done.
Nice work, Bryn. We should have enough space to work on fixing that pipe now.
So, return? Return? I would have liked to fix the thing right away. Where are you? I know you're hunting me. There you are. A bastard thing. You can get me one. You can get me once, you're not gonna get me twice. But interesting that this time it was in a different place. Is that a thing that's actively hunting me? Oh, I did not see you, buddy. Okay, now we have to go back to base and get that pipe fixed, which likely means we're going to be sending someone else to do that. Because if I can do that, I don't see why I have to return to base. I could have just done it. I think the first strand that I would like to level up is this one, this telekinesis one. Ooh.
That's the edge of how far I can push the scry.
Oh, so that's why we
It'd be
upgrade
like
the
in
scry.
Veil's Shadow all over again.
So that's how why we upgrade the scry, to increase the area we can explore. Yeah, interesting. I'm trying to see what the gameplay loop is gonna be like. I mean, that fight was really fun. Did a Shadow of Colossus, you know, did everything.
The patch is ready, and I've cleared the debris at the loom gate in Glintwood Hollow.
Excellent work, Bryn. Time for you to take a well-earned rest while the band heads into the Hollow.
You sure you don't need me to come?
We've got this. And you need the break.
All right, if you say so.
Now you wake up, half of them are dead. Like, I did ask you, can I come? You said, no, we got this, but now everybody's dead. Yeah. What we got here? Sleep. Nightmares, dreams. Attacked by enemies. Strange happenings.
Aurea, how's it going?
Bryn, you're awake. We're making progress over here. Careful with that.
Hey, no one came back to camp, did they? Is the rest of the band still with you?
We're all here. And the leak is just about fixed.
Oh, that is awesome. That looks so good. Well.
Hey, wait, I just want to talk.
Ally or enemy?
That was incredible.
Hey, couldn't have done it without you.
Actually, we couldn't have done it without Sev. I didn't expect you to have such a deft hand with magical conduits.
I'm not... I mean... We just got lucky, it
Take the
helps.
compliment, buddy.
Not to distract from the victory, but something happened while you were gone. I saw something. Well, someone.
A Hearthsider?
Maybe. The figure was masked and standing at the edge of the camp. I think they were watching me. Before they disappeared.
How friendly.
If there are people still left in the Enclave, we need to find them. They can tell us what happened here.
Yes. I was just thinking we should chase down the scary masked figure that likes to watch Bryn sleep.
That's right. News survivors can tell us what happened. They might be suspicious. They might not even remember anything. Imagine it's like a post-apocalyptic society. You know, living in the ruins of a wondrous world, but not knowing really anything about it. But they ran off, so this might be the accurate one.
Hey, even asleep, I am a pretty fearsome presence. Seriously, though. We just burst through their veil, defeated their massive arc, and powered up their lost enchantments. Wouldn't you be scared of us if you were an Enclave Weaver?
That's actually not a bad point.
There we go.
Friendly or hostile, if there are Hearthsiders, we need to find them.
Agreed.
And the good news is, fixing the Loom Gate didn't just give us easier access to Glintwood, it expanded our scry's reach.
So scries are somehow connected to the Enclave's tapestry.
Oh, even better. Finding this opens more area to explore, and if we find other gateways, that expands it even further.
Every scry was built here.
This means you not only have access to the Loom Gate, but you can safely explore further.
Incidentally, our maps indicate that there is a village beyond the Hollow in a large swathe of wetlands known as Dredger's Mire.
Perhaps we'll find our Hearthsider there. Bryn, why don't you brief with Lane before your next expedition?
Sounds good.
After that, it's time to use the Loom Gate.
Why didn't you guys return using it yourselves?
We needed to take a key swatch back to camp in order to connect the two. We'll make sure you have a key swatch to connect any other loom gates to this one from now on.
I would have liked them to say, well, we did promise you to be the first one to go through one. I wanted to honor that. Okay. The tapestry.
Here to brief.
I like to know everything I can before venturing off to a new place.
Just beyond the forested hills of Glintwood Hollow lies the wetlands known as Dredger's Mire. Much like the Hollow, the Enclave prospected many of the raw materials needed for its ambitious constructs and projects from the mire.
Oh, so we're going into the mine.
Oh, it's no coincidence you found the Ark of the Stricken Earth near a collapsed mine. Likely, it was used for the excavation of minerals and metals before the surge. I believe the natural surroundings of the mire were also rich in resources. The Enclave even settled a small village there known as Poldervale.
Which is where I might find that masked figure that was watching me.
It's possible. Regardless, do you have any questions before you head out?
Nah, I'm good.
Thanks for the info, Lane. I think I'm ready to head out.
My pleasure. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. I didn't have the biggest role to play in the Loom Gate's repair. I'm not exactly handy with a hammer. But watching the band work gave me an idea for a new alchemical project.
Ooh,
It's working
Loom
known
Shard.
as a
What is
Loom
it?
Shard.
A loom shard.
Yes, it's a shard that could draw magic from a Loom Gate and bring you
Oh,
back
it's
to
a
camp safely
Hearthstone.
wherever you are.
How is this different from Aurea putting me back with the scry?
Unaided, Aurea can only summon enough magic to bring you back safely, not all the valuables you might have collected on your expedition. Because this shard draws magic from the tapestry, it can bring you back safely with all you've gathered.
Thanks, Lane.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, it's a Hearthstone. You need to channel it, basically. Hey, time to explore. Loom gates, sure. Where are we going? We are going... Come on in. Oh, nice. And you got the details. Colors. Arc. Hindress Lake, Hindress Brook, the Point, Southwall Rise. We need to go to the collapsed mine. Are we gonna unravel like little strands, like, you know, threads and reassemble in the other place?
Ready?
Let's do this.
Go ahead then. I would love to know what their individual... Oh, that's perfect. I would love to know what their individual, like, capes do. You know, what kind of magics everyone has. This is a pretty long demo. But this is definitely like the prologue in its entirety.
First trip through the Loom Gate is a success.
That was so awesome.
I do need to... I do need to find items or anything if there are. That will give me more stamina. Oh, they do drop some nice materials. Now we head into the actual abandoned mine. Oh, that's a new those are new enemies. Well, one of them is at the very least. It got fire. The other one has Buddy has a sword. Ooh, buddy, I need to heal. You run fast, my guy. Broadcloth. No, I'm not letting you shoot fire again. Buddy, you have a lot of health. Take a fall. Ooh. Chest. Oh no, I thought it was a chest. Oh, this is the way to the... Oh, it's you again. More than one of them.
The Sodden Pass. A fitting name for the road to the wetlands.
Oh, those things are still the most dangerous enemies. I want to wait until I have enough resources to really reforge my stuff. And I can I'm hoping that I can find the oh, there it is. Oh yes, potion. Oh good. So good to find a potion. Because I'm getting hammered.
According to the maps, you're getting close to Dredge's Mire.
Walking carefully. Because I never know if one of those iguanas is going to show up. Give me fuel, give me fire. There's a door over there. Legation request. Wonder what you are. That's one way to open it. That's one way to do it. Dredger's Mire. Blooded and verdant. In other words, stinky. Oh, it's our good buddy the Drake! Well. Please don't wake up. I'm gonna be confident to say that you're not waking up. Oh. You! You shall pay. Yeah, I think we need to hit that tower. I mean, every vista, like every shot, seems to show that tower, so it may be important.
I know you're excited to explore, but first things first. Use our key swatch with a loom gate in the mire, so that it's easy to return.
Right. I'll check the maps.
Capper's Lake.
Perfect. I can see the connection.
And
We'll be
it's
able to come
instant
back
without any
whenever we'd
wasted
like.
animations.
Without having
Pretty
to trek
good.
through all the mud.
The beauty of instantaneous travel. Keys watches are an ingenious system for connecting loom gates together.
This is Poldervale, but what happened? The village is completely frozen.
This can't be natural.
I think it's safe to say no one lives here. Where else can I look for a hearth cider?
I can't quite remember why, but something tells me we should search for a watchtower. The maps indicate there may be some nearby.
Doubt security would be active if the village was vacated.
Just trust me on this. I've got some cross-referencing to do.
All right, Grim. You heard them.
Watchtower.
Yeah, I need to go back to base
Just like home.
to
You're round a corner and
return all the stuff, salvage, improve gear. I'm going back. And I think I'm gonna leave the demo here. It's likely there's more of the demo, but I'm thinking it's gonna connect to the main game. I'm actually gonna check it right now to confirm that. It indeed is. It is the prologue, so this is going to connect to the main game. What do you got for me? Frostbite.
So, we're hunting a rogue key swatch in a frozen village. When dealing with temperature, your magic can directly counteract it.
I'm guessing we fight frost with flame?
Just so. Like building a fire on a cold night, except much faster. And the night has teeth and talons.
Unfortunately, I don't have a flame strand yet.
It's a tall order, but defeating a drake would allow us to weave a strand of its power.
Drakes and I are due for a reckoning anyway.
Spoken like a true point.
I figured that was going to be the case. What about you? Codex compiling. Loom gates. Frostbite.
Hey, Lane. Got any ideas on how I might go about retrieving a key swatch from a frozen village?
I imagine long underwear might help.
Maybe an alchemical solution?
I'm teasing, of course. Drinking a frost shroud phial would do the trick. It makes cold temperatures much easier to withstand. I don't have the facilities to make one.
I'll keep that in mind next time I have...
Which I do. I have supplies to spare.
My darling, I suspect the way the light filters through the Enclave's veil makes you look...
Here we go again.
Stop. It'll go to my head.
Should I come back later?
Sorry, Bryn. Sometimes we get lost in our little world.
But since you're here, I was actually hoping to speak with both you and Sola.
Oh?
I don't know if you know this, but my wife is an extremely talented smith who was apprenticed under a variety of world-class teachers.
Well, a revolving door of mentors doesn't exactly facilitate the most stable education, especially when one of them drops dead in front of you.
Oh, details.
Holy crap!
You've made more of your varied experience than most could glean from a lifetime. Anyway, I know you always hoped to further your education with the Tarmakine Smithing School's techniques, so I asked Lane to look into whether or not any Tarmakine smithing was ever practiced here in the Enclave.
Oh, Dom. You shouldn't have. It's sweet, but there are other priorities.
What could be more pressing than helping my wife fulfill her lifelong dreams? As luck would have it, there were Tarmakine smiths here before the search.
Really?
Perhaps our daring point might be able to keep a lookout for anything those smiths might have left behind?
I mean, if it's too much trouble.
Of course. I'd be happy to help.
Perfect. I'll leave you to discuss the details.
Anything in particular I should look for?
The Tarmakine smithing techniques are exceptionally complex, and as such, pretty rare across the Maida. It might be too much to hope for anything close to a completed armor set, but prototypes or even notes pertaining to the style would be useful. I'd take anything you can find.
Got it. I'll keep an eye out.
Thanks, Bryn.
Okay, and then now Frostbite.
Solar, any thoughts on how I might go about withstanding cold temperatures while I search for the key swatch?
With the right materials, any design for armor could give you some resistance to frost.
What kind of materials could I...
A Callahide would do the trick.
There are plenty of those prowling in the outskirts.
Okay, so let's upgrade. I cannot upgrade this yet. Wren-treated hide. No idea what that is. But I can craft a new bow, I think. No carved resource. What about you? Woven resource, nothing. Points half plate. I mean, I crafted this one. Let's see what we can do with this. And do... Boom. Oh, steel does a lot. I like this. Woven resource. This is doing nothing. Range. Nah, no need to craft anything. Dismantle. Nah. But I am going to be salvaging some basics. And I'm going to upgrade for here. I get my files. Oh, look at that. Now, there is really not barren. Oh, it's orange. Bryn, thingamajig. Oh, they automatically refill when you come to camp. Okay. Now, this is the one we have to finish. Part of me is thinking we spend everything before 8, 12, 14, 16, 24, 28, 38, 50, 52, 57, 67. Do it. Let's do it. Buddy, give me more. Give me more. Give me power. I want power. Beaver Strand. Kinetic powers. Oh, we need to find another strand of magic to upgrade. But at least we have the ability to upgrade. That's good. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Blah, 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 blah. That's gonna be everything for me for the demo, the prologue. I'm gonna continue playing and then continue on when the full game is released. I hope this is giving you a good look at the game so far, and maybe you'll pick it up yourself. But for now, let's save. And main menu, where do we go? Eternal Strands. Go pick it up now on Steam. It releases January 28th, tomorrow. I'm going to be playing it, and I'd love to know what your time with the game was like.